States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, roll call please.
Mrs. April Walters,
Here.
Mrs. Barbara Sipler,
Here.
Mr. William Nepper,
Here.
Ms. Nancy Mulvaney,
Here.
Ms. Benita Barbush,
Here.
Mr. Tyree Harris,
Here.
Mr. Ryan Binder,
Here.
Mr. Gerard Grega,
Here.
and here, Attorney Chris Slesser.
Here.
We now have the superintendent at the time, and Student Representative Grace Portel.
Okay. An executive session was held on Wednesday, November 12th, 2025 from 6:28 to 6:55 p.m. to discuss legal matters. Public comments on board agenda items only. I have none. Okay, we are missing the student representative report on the agenda, so she's gonna give her report now before we start.
Hi everyone. In case you don't remember from the one previous meeting I was at, my name is Grace Portel. I'm the president of the class of 2026 and the Interact Club. I'm also members of FBLA, SGA, Yearbook Club, Science Olympiad, and NHS. And I was captain of the girls' soccer team. Just a few things on my report. On November 25th, the Weatherly members of Ms. McFadden's Teens Against Tobacco Use honored the Great American Smokeout, which encourages people to quit all tobacco products. This was during an early dismissal schedule with 18-minute classes. In the United States, 17 people died from a tobacco-related illness in that time frame, so Ms. McFadden wanted to use that to her advantage. Members of Tattoo include Madeline Rhodes, Willem Grant, Angelina Iresi, Mary Portel, Rebecca Caldwell, Ben Kropp, Emilio Valenzuela, Jeremiah Donati, Jill Russell, and Cam Jacoby. The winter keystones will begin tomorrow. December 4th and 5th are the biology keystones. December 8th and 9th are the literature keystones. And the 10th and 11th are the algebra keystones. Recently, the girls had their first basketball game against MMI, and they won 37-17. They're playing at Lincoln tonight, and their next home game is this Friday, the 5th, against Marion at 6:30. The boys basketball team defeated PV 67-55. Ian McKeegan was just announced as player of the week. The boys will play again tomorrow at Marion, and then their next home game is Monday the 8th against Schuylkill at 7:30. The junior high girls' first game is tonight against PV, I'm sure we've all heard them. And the junior high boys' first game is Tuesday the 9th against PV at 6. The Weatherly Winter Concert is combined into one for all elementary, middle, and high school. It's for band and chorus, and it will be held on Friday, December 12th at 6:30. The doors will open at 6. The week of the 15th will be the high school's Holiday Spirit Week, followed by our annual Winter Pep Rally and annual Big Volleyball Tournament on the 19th. I know all the high school students are looking forward to it. FBLA will be attending our annual Regional Leadership Conference on December 17th. To find out who will be attending states in her CPA in April. That's very fun. I'm very excited to find out. Our Interact Club is accepting donations for our annual Forest Hills Holiday Collection. We're accepting hygiene products, adult coloring supplies, loungewear, individual treats, etc. We're accepting donations until the 17th. I don't have the papers with me, but I know myself and a few Interact members will be coming over to hang posters up for that shortly.
Can we give some?
Yeah.
I would think right there.
No, you can do socks, yeah.
And that's through when, the 17th, hon?
Yes. There's boxes in the elementary and high school offices, and then if you see Mr. Moran ever, you can give him some. Corbin Wagner and myself have been recognized as candidates for the Lehigh Valley Soccer Scholar Athlete Foundation. Yeah, it's pretty cool actually. We'll be attending a banquet in February to honor not only us, but all the Lehigh Valley soccer scholars. And then recently, Trent Higgins visited the high school. He graduated in 2025 and joined the Marine Corps. He and his recruiter came to the school to discuss boot camp at Parris Island and see if anyone would be interested in learning about it. And I know every single teacher wanted to see him. That really made all their days because he's
Great.
yeah, they're really proud of him and they were excited to see him. So
Thank you.
Thank you, Grace.
thank you
And I
guys.
just want to say congratulations to you and Corbin.
Thank you. I'll let him know. Thank you.
Okay, voting will take place on the following items. Number 4, approve Ryan Sheartrump as a full-time cleaning staff employee at a rate of $13.75 per hour and benefits per the WAESPA contract effective upon completion of all clearances and paperwork.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion?
I have a question.
Okay,
Was he on last month's agenda for the position?
no, he was not.
Okay, well, in that case, I'm just, I'm not trying to hurt Brian Shoetrump, but the past practice that I'm aware of with Weatherly, and I know things change, has been that you don't vote on any personnel at the caucus meeting, you vote on all personnel at the actual voting meeting, so the board members have time to make decisions and deliberate whether they want to approve these votes or not. So I just don't agree with approving personnel items on the first caucus meeting of every month. They should be done at the voting meeting, and that's my reason for it.
I made a motion to approve Ryan. Could we get on with that, please?
Second,
Okay. No further discussion, roll call.
Mr. Grega?
yes.
Mr. Nepper?
Yes.
Mr. Binder?
Yes.
Ms. Mulvaney?
Yes.
Ms. Barbush?
Yes.
Mrs. Walters?
Yes.
Mr. Harris?
Yes.
Mrs. Sipler?
Yes.
Motion passes 8-0.
Okay, personnel recommendations approved with one motion, board discretion, we have none. Superintendent's report. Mr. Rare?
Number 5, recommend the board approve the first reading of the following policy 006.1, attendance at meetings via electronic communications. Any discussion?
There is a copy of the proposed changes for this policy at everybody's seat. If anybody has any questions or would like to discuss.
Which policy is this?
006.1, it's item number 5 on the agenda.
I do not see an agenda that says 6.1 on it. When did this, the agenda that was sent to me does not have this on it. And I asked to be on it, but why didn't I get an updated agenda showing that that was added?
I
It
can't,
says 006.1 on mine.
Mine does
And
not.
every other communication that I got, it has the same exact thing on.
it
Doesn't
was,
matter. I'm saying mine does not have it.
I don't think they
I
specifically
have it here. If you want to
that.
see it, come and look at it.
I won't waste my time, thank you.
Well,
It
you waste
was-
your time every day. Lonnie.
can we stop? It was sent
You already
out,
got my hand an hour ago, so please don't make it any worse on yourself.
Bonnie and Mr.
What?
Grega, please. Mr. Grega, it was sent out, the first one was sent out and then I revised it prior to sending it out and posting it on the board website, which was posted Monday evening.
I looked at Monday evening, but again, I thought I had the agendas. I didn't know there was a change in the agenda, and nobody told me there was a change in the agenda.
I believe via email I did tell you that I was adding this to the agenda.
And the other thing is, I didn't want to bring this up now, but I might as well. I still have not had my email set up through the school. It's been a week. And that was supposed to be in place by tonight.
Like I mentioned before with the microphones, Mr. Grega, Mr. Sealer was out on bereavement prior to the holiday, and he had a scheduled day off for other reasons today.
Then I should have been communicated with by somebody to say that the agenda was changed, and there are changes to the agenda from the one that was sent a week ago.
The agenda was posted, the agenda is posted on the website.
You know, you guys are like pulling teeth to get any information. from me.
Really? Okay.
It's as bad as not wanting to provide a PDF copy of a contract.
Okay, is there any discussion for item number 5 on the agenda?
What is it, read the motion, because I can't even know what it says.
There is no motion. It says recommend the board approve the first reading of the following policy. 006.1, attendance at meetings via electronic communications. I can't speak any louder. I have a big mouth, but that's as loud as it goes.
I have no idea, nobody sent me an update.
You sent the changes, Mr. Grega. It is exactly what you sent me via email and the other board members for the changes that you are proposing to this policy.
I sent you a draft with.
Okay, well, here, it's here. This is your time to discuss it. You know what changes you want, so the floor is yours.
There is no reason in the world for any school board members not to be able to attend by electronic means when they cannot make it to the meeting physically. Other school districts across the 500 districts that we have in Pennsylvania all do it.
Jerry, weren't you the original author of this policy?
Who's talking to me?
Ryan Binder.
No, I was not the author of this original policy.
I thought you told me that on the phone.
I never told you I was the author of that policy.
He made the motion to have the policy approved back in 2007.
Yeah, in 2007.
Okay,
That's a long, long time ago when you guys changed it in 2021 to make sure that I couldn't attend meetings.
we amended it, we didn't change it.
We amended the
Changed
policy.
several other policies into the 09 as well that pushed me into getting removed from the board unfairly with discrimination against me.
You didn't even get sworn in.
Clearly in a public meeting.
You didn't come to get sworn in.
No, when we removed him in 2020.
No, I know that, but I'm saying the last one, he didn't come to get sworn in.
I'm not talking about that year. I chose not to get sworn in that year.
Okay,
That was my decision, and I'm taking full responsibility for that. That's irrelevant now. I ran and I got on, and I'm here now. Now I'm gonna attend every meeting by electronic means.
okay, well,
Solicitor, can I do that?
we're going to discuss it and we'll vote on it.
I'm asking the solicitor to give an opinion.
No, currently under the current policy, no. You've got an ability to attend, I believe,
Okay,
2
let me
meetings.
change that question, where's Chris Slusser? I wanna see him. I can't hear him right.
He's sitting next to April.
I can hear him right.
Hold on, we're trying.
Hold on, we're gonna move the computer.
It's about time.
You could have requested that earlier, sir.
Could have said something.
Mr. Slusser, explain this to me. Why did you not advise the board in 2019 and 20 to not change the policies of 0 through 9, which you pretty much knew were gonna get me pushed off the board at the end of that time period?
It's a board prerogative and decision to alter their policies, Mr. Gregg.
Yes, but it's your job as solicitor to advise them against their foolish decisions.
No, my job is to guide them in accordance with the law.
Well, and by ethics, not just the law, by ethics as well. I think that was unethical of you as a solicitor.
I reject your
I think that needs to
opinion.
be publicly stated, and I think you should rethink how you advise people in the future, not only from the law, but from the ethical standpoint.
Thank you for your comments.
Well, and I think this policy should be changed, and we'll see what happens as time goes on here.
I'll just point out that you supported the policy when it was to your advantage, and now you don't.
That's irrelevant, and that's not even true.
It's not even over.
I'd argue that another time, but we don't wanna do that here.
Oh.
But
Well,
I'll
this
argue
is the time to discuss the requested policy changes made by you.
I don't know what it says, so I cannot.
You wrote it.
You wrote it. It is the exact document that you emailed me.
Again, I gave you a draft copy.
Well,
Red in it, yellow in it, pink in it.
Still has all of that.
What is it? So I don't know what I'm voting for right now.
We're not voting on anything.
We're not voting on anything. It's discussion. It is the caucus meeting.
Jerry,
Policy changes must appear for two readings.
And if we could vote on personnel issues tonight, we could vote on a policy change.
We
And
can't-
changes to policies are only one reading, not two.
We actually can't, the board policies require 2 readings.
What is that?
The board policy requires 2 readings.
Not for a revision.
For a substantial revision, it does.
There's no substantial revision
It's,
here.
it's extremely substantial.
It is not. I disagree with that completely.
You're allowed.
If he doesn't have a copy of it, how does he know if it was substantial or not?
This is what he.
No, but.
Jerry, just so you know, Jerry, we are looking at the exact document that you provided with the blue, purple highlighted, with the yellow highlighted, with the red highlighted.
Right, but I don't know what you're taking out, what you're putting in, or what you're revising.
This is what we're discussing.
This is what we're
I
discussing.
didn't even know you had this on the agenda.
Oh
Like
my
I told
God.
you. Nobody sent me the updated agenda. And I shouldn't have to look on the school website to find it. I should be getting it from the board secretary every month.
Okay, so the proposed changes by Mr. Grega are to include, the board recognizes that such factors as it should be what requested change to illness, travel, schedule conflicts, and weather conditions. The rest remains the same. With an added sentence at the bottom that says, the board authorizes the administration to provide the equipment and facilities required to implement this board procedure. Under guidelines.
I submitted a red 2 sentences that said.
I'm getting there, Mr. Grega. Let me finish
If I had
speaking.
something to follow here.
Pull
Check
up
your
your
email.
document. Under guidelines, Mr. Grega is asking for the sentence to be struck. If the board president determines either condition is not occurring, the board president shall terminate the school director's attendance through electronic communications. He would like this sentence removed.
And I would like communications improved district-wide for the school board meetings. Not by this method here, because I cannot hear every board member talk. That is not appropriate and it's not allowed under the Sunshine Law.
Mrs. Barbush, can you hear us?
Absolutely, and it's Miss Barbush, thank you.
Yep, thank
It
you.
doesn't matter, and one person can hear you and one person can't.
Maybe you need a hearing
I'm
aid.
telling you I can't.
Okay, well,
Been
hopefully,
here every sidebar and up there.
hopefully when Mr. Seiler comes back,
Yeah, what are you sitting there with
it is-
everybody else or what? I don't know. I can't see
Can you
everybody.
mute him?
Just move on.
Well, I know where they're sitting, so that's how I know. I can tell their voices, their microphones are directly in front of them.
Okay, the other item under, is number 6, under the guidelines, that he would like stricken from the policy, reads, school directors are only permitted to attend board meetings, caucus and/or voting via electronic communications a maximum of 2 times within a calendar year, January through December.
And I just want to clarify that just a bit. And again, I'm going by my past experience of 30 years on that board. And what it is at one time, it was only the voting meetings. Caucus meetings weren't counted for this purpose. Your policy changes added the caucus meetings to be counted. And that change happened back in 2019 and 20. I've got all the old copies. I can show you old versus new.
Okay, any more discussion on this item?
No.
Number 6. Oh, I'm sorry, that's you.
Do my best.
So there's no vote on this tonight?
No, it is not a voting item.
Now let me ask you, is tonight's meeting one of my 2, according to you?
According to the policy, yes.
I thought that would be the case. I didn't expect anything other.
Because it's all about you.
It's not about me at all, it's about every board member there who needs to be out of the district that wants to attend anyway and can by electronic means.
Item number 6, recommend the board approve the following use of facilities. Pre-K counts, use of middle school cafeteria and library on December 17th, 2025, with a snow date of December 18th, from 3:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. for holiday show. And Weatherly Little League, use of middle school and high school gymnasiums from February 7th, 2026 to March 31st, 2026, from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. for conditioning. Any discussion?
Okay,
Yes.
real quick. So, I'm pretty sure that, the Little League have the insurance to use the facility, right?
They do have insurance. I have not seen the certificate yet, but we will definitely get it for that service.
Okay.
Financial report, business manager report. Recommend the board approve the letter of agreement with the Children's Service Center of Wyoming Valley Incorporated for the 2025-2026 school year. Any
I have a question about that.
Yes.
Kenny Jacoby sent an email to the board members telling them there's a mistake on one of the documents. Is that corrected?
Yes, it has been corrected.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
I appreciate his doing that.
Yes, absolutely. Item number 8, recommend the board approve the Act 1 resolution to not increase taxes beyond the specified index of 4.8%. Any questions?
Okay, I just have a couple questions on the bills that were sent. The BHA tuition, the $108,000, that's monthly, correct?
That is reflective of 1 month's tuition, yes.
How much was it?
108. 108.
Is that for one student or multiple?
No, it's for multiple students, sir.
Can I ask how many? I don't want names, just how many.
I don't know the exact count. I can certainly answer that question though.
Thank you.
Yep.
Dr. Pippish, right?
Yeah, off the top of my head.
Oh, okay.
And then specialized education of Pennsylvania tuition. Is that Graham Academy?
That is Graham Academy, and
Ceci.
I believe there are 5 students at Graham Academy.
And that's for 1 month?
That's for 1 month, yes.
Okay.
What's
Is
the
that
amount?
for one student?
5.
5.
5 students, okay.
What's the amount, April?
48,314 for 1 month. Okay. That was it. Just for everybody, I also questioned the borough bill for the SRO hours for the amount of $7,182. That's for 1 month, but they're a little behind, I guess, on the billing. What month is that for?
That was for October.
Okay.
It was 158 hours.
Are we going to discuss the vacancy tonight?
Yes, we can discuss it during public comment after the administrative reports.
All right.
I'll go first, guys. Pre-K. You guys just saw December 17th is the holiday show, so I hope you can come. It's always nice, it's cute. Our pre-K counts club started. So far, the students are loving it. The middle school goes down. They were the kids who were in pre-K, so it's nice for them to get back. And it's really cute. They go down, we work with the kids. Kids love it. It's great. We have a pre-K external assessment coming up. It's a 2-hour observation followed by a 15-minute interview. We're almost at full capacity. We have 3 slots. So if you know anybody that is, looking for getting somebody into pre-K, please.
Do they have to live in the district?
They do not have to, but they would have to bring their own, they would have to provide transportation,
Okay,
okay?
thank you.
January 29th is our EI transition meetings, and right before Thanksgiving, I'd like to thank Katrina, who's not here. She did a project with the kids. It was a turkey in a glove, and I went down with them and read Charlie Brown's Thanksgiving, so it was nice. They did that, and the turkey was really nice. Title I, December 10th, 11th, and 12th is Lunch with a Loved One for K1 and 2, so if you guys come up, help serve or whatever you want, come up and see that. benchmarking will start, the winter benchmarking will start in January. Our title teacher and our paras are working with individuals and groups to really help out, with the reading. Preparation for Blacktop Bash is underway, so we'll be reaching out for that. It's May, but it comes fast. And last but not least, we finished all of our 40-day out-of-district meetings. We're looking at the possibility of transitioning 2 kids back after the 90th day. So that would be a good thing. And our CST has been done, for the months. So, Kim?
Thank you, Brian.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
On the other side of things, Ms. Portel kind of covered a lot of what we may in our reports sometimes. Just a shout out to our winter sports. They're off to a good start. Our cheerleaders as well. Meet the Wreckers night. If anybody didn't have a chance to go out, I think that was a tremendous showing of what a little town can do. That goes a long way for our kids, the community, and just anybody when you ask for help. They're always willing to come back and lend a hand. Shortly after Meet the Wreckers, we had parent-teacher conferences that were held the Tuesday before everybody went away for Thanksgiving break. They were very well attended on all levels. Winter Keystones will take place starting tomorrow and through the next few weeks before we hit holiday break. At this point, we have some items coming up for our kiddos that are sponsored by our PTA. Next week, we'll have our kids go shopping where they put on their holiday workshop. The kiddos have their own shopping time where they come in. Our members of our PTA help them go through, and it's an inexpensive way to help our kids buy some things for their family for Christmas. So that will be all next week. If you are around December 18th, they throw on a bash like no other. They call it the Jingle Bell Bash. Each grade level has 45 minutes of their own time period where inflatables, games. Last year there was a crazy cardboard cutout of Buddy the Elf. So you never know what they have planned, but it's always for a good time. So if you're in the area and you want to come, please feel free to stop by December 18th.
What time?
All day. It just depends on each grade level has like a different time. Did you mention lunch with a loved one?
Yes.
Okay. We get lunch with a loved one. We actually just each year we work in conjunction with the American Legion Auxiliary. They're here working with some of our grade levels on different programs, but at the same time, we also help them collect things through different drives. We're finishing up our Warm Tootsies, where some of our National Honor Society students tomorrow, they'll come in, we'll count up the pairs of socks that kids brought in and collected. They'll all go, to help our servicemen and servicewomen. Before the break, we had our Scholastic Book Fair, which was a huge success. Huge thank you to our PTA and just the time and effort that they go to provide for our kiddos. And then just on a curricular side, we have professional development, as Mr. DeSpiro alluded to in past meetings. Our next 2 in-service days that we'll have, we're continuing with working with our teachers and writing the curriculum. And then on the other side of that, we are currently looking at updating our reading series, which will come with our budget season this year. The following year, we'll be looking at a new math curriculum on that. All in short, that was a lot, but a lot of good things happening in the district. Thank you for your time and hearing this out.
Thank you. Can I make a request moving forward, starting next month? Whose ever turn it is for the admin reports, can that be submitted to all board members? However you type it up that you're reading it from now?
Sure.
You know what I mean? Could we include that with the stuff that goes out to the board members?
Sure.
No problem.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You can direct them to do that. Let me make a comment, please, on that. I do appreciate the administrative reports given tonight. I will be indicating that Ryan Pippich, I could not hear. I could hear him talk, but I could not hear what he said. Chris Kimmel, I heard a little better, so I have no idea by not seeing them where they were positioned, but I cannot hear everybody again, and I need to hear all reports if they're going to be verbal. If they're written, it's another story. But if I'm only going by a verbal report, I need to hear it as a board member, and I can only hear half of that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Kimmel, school board.
Okay, public comments. We have none. but we will discuss the vacant seat. We have 3 people interested in the vacant seat. So we can conduct interviews, we can just appoint somebody, we can go with the person that was on the ballot with write-in votes. So we are discussing that.
I would like to appoint someone tonight.
I would like to, discuss it before we appoint anybody a little further. And I'm just giving my rationale. Of the 3 people you mentioned, Billy Gerhard has school board experience. He's been on the board before. He can maneuver things. He's not brand new. And I think there's a time right now where we need more people with experience on this board. So,
There's a lot of experience.
I'm just saying that up front before we make any appointments.
I'd like to make a motion that we appoint someone tonight.
You don't have to make a, you just, if you're gonna appoint somebody, I guess you make a motion to appoint somebody. I'd make a motion we appoint Billy Gerhard because of my reasoning.
Done discussing.
We're not done discussing it.
Well, I don't know when you're done discussing.
The motion to the agenda. It's a procedure, because it's not an agenda.
Right.
Because I'm not a notice of it.
Right.
You have to first make a motion to add the motion to appoint whoever to the agenda.
What is the solicitor saying?
You would have to first make a motion to add this item to the agenda. Then there would be a motion to appoint whoever it is you're looking to appoint.
I'd like to make a motion to add this, to the agenda.
We might get there, but we're still discussing Bonnie, that's all. But we know what you're gonna do, and we'll get to that.
And then you would need public comments.
Again,
Right.
having these meetings by Zoom will allow for greater exposure to the full board, hearing what they're saying, them hearing what we're saying, and there's no question about it.
Yeah,
I've been asking
I
for
have
Zoom.
discussion.
I don't know why Woodley School District cannot provide it. I would like an answer to that, if it's a financial issue. We've got over $1 million
Okay.
sitting in a designated fund right now for IT issues. That's an IT issue that you could be using that money for. It
Okay,
won't cost the public anymore. The money's already been handed over to you.
Thank you, Mr. Gregor. Can we please get back to the discussion at hand?
That is
Go ahead,
my
Mr.
discussion.
Mr. Nepper, go ahead.
I think that if we're not going, I wanna make sure that you guys can hear me. If we're not going to call in people, to interview them for the board position, then I think we should take the person, we should appoint the person who is on the ballot, who got the most, who
That
got,
makes no
I'm
sense.
talking, Mr. Grega, I'm talking.
I know you are.
Okay, then don't interrupt me,
This is
please,
what we call-
please don't interrupt me. So
This
then,
is discussion.
okay, so if, the people of Weatherly talked, they voted, then that's who should be appointed, if we're not calling in people to interview for the position.
I would agree with that.
It should go to the person who got the most votes.
If we're not gonna.
If they're on the ballot.
Tonight.
That is not a law, Billy.
It's
It's,
his opinion.
it's my opinion, I'm not saying it's a law.
Well, I'm just saying that you're saying they should be.
It's
That's
my
not-
opinion. That's
Just
my
think the
opinion.
board members don't act on you saying that as thinking that it's required.
I never said it was required.
I wanna make sure everybody's clear that it's not.
They are, because I said it.
Well, I mean, that's what we wanna, yeah.
I didn't hear it, but anyway, let's move on.
Okay. Who would like to bring in candidates for interviews based on the letters that we received, or the
They have to be
emails?
interviewed in public.
What?
They have to be interviewed in public.
No. Or,
Then we
yeah, I
just
mean, I don't
decide
care
to
what you,
interview again.
I don't care what happens,
Whatever.
but I mean, we never interviewed in public before.
No.
We've appointed people right off the seat in the room before.
That's not what I said. I said I said that we never interviewed people
And we don't have
in
to.
public.
We do not have to.
I know we don't have to.
But if we do, I
Yeah,
want it
well,
done
that's what I'm
in
trying to get at.
I want it sunshine. I want it clearly interviewed repeat so everybody can hear.
Okay, Mr. Grega wants interviews. Mr. Binder, what would you like?
I would like interviews.
Mr. Nepper?
Doesn't matter to me, I just brought up a discussion point.
And I would second what the points that Mr. Nipper
Yeah, agreed.
brought up. I agree with.
Can I say something?
Yes, Bonnie?
Okay, I think that out of 3 people that were, had a letter of intent or of interest, I think that we should look back and see which person has, the children of the school district and the taxpayers of the school district in mind.
You cannot do that, Bonnie.
I can do whatever I wanna do, Jerry. I'd like to make an appointment because
You can, but the board can't. Bonnie.
Okay, so Bonnie, so what you're saying is you think we should do interviews?
I don't believe we should do interviews. I think each one of us knows everybody that's applied.
I don't know everybody
No.
on that list.
No.
Well, then interview them in public. That's fair enough to me. Public interviews. Let the public hear what we're hearing from these candidates who want to be on.
Other times, we had candidates that we made a motion to appoint them as a board member, whether it's a 2 or 4 year term. And we had, votes on it, and if you won, you won, if you didn't, you didn't.
Okay.
There are no appointments for a 4-year term.
It's not 4 year, it's 2 year.
That's right, it is, but there's never an appointment
Okay.
for a 4-year term.
Who here would like to see the name of the person that was on the ballot with write-in votes and got the votes?
Me,
Let's start there.
okay. I
I
do,
want to see them all.
I do.
Anybody else?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna still got the vote sheet.
I can't hear everyone.
Nancy agreed with the votes. Barb?
Are you asking if we're?
I'm asking if, like, let's at least start there, like, who wants to go with the person that got the write-in votes and was already on the ballot, that the people spoke and gave him the votes to be in?
I guess the question's,
If not, then it's squashed and we're gonna have to schedule interviews.
I question how many, I would like to know how many. At least in Weatherly Borough, there were a few children that were voted on for different
No,
positions.
I have it, hold
So,
on. Well, I don't have all of them,
You know,
but hold on.
One vote isn't, you know, was it a reasonable?
There is no requirement, just so the whole board is aware,
We are aware,
that you go by anybody on the ballot, no matter how many votes they have.
I agree, I know, it's discussion.
I know it is, but I'm saying my opinion again.
Well, you don't say it like your
I'm going to
opinion, you
my
say it
opinion
like
this meeting.
it's a matter of fact.
I vote for experience. We need it.
I vote for new blood.
I would just like to state, I would love to interview everyone, okay? The last time this happened, we interviewed, okay? That's what happened last time. And no fault of anyone, I was that person, okay? Let's remember that, I was that person that had the most write-ins, and I didn't get it. So, I just want to interview everyone. I want to hear what everyone has to say at the end of the day, because you have someone new that could breathe life into this board, more life, or we can go with experience.
Very good.
Okay, so my thing is, let's give everyone a chance, understand who got the most.
And we can take that into consideration even while interviewing.
Correct.
Yes, and the thing is,
Yeah.
if he wowed the people to vote for him, then he's gonna wow us in an interview.
Yeah.
So let's,
Good point.
you know.
So,
Okay, so we'll hold interviews.
Will they be public?
No,
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 How about the solicitor's opinion?
They don't have to
Can
be, they do not have to be,
Can they be?
of course.
All right, then I think they should be as a board member, I'm giving my opinion.
Can we vote on that?
I think it's more
Is there
fair to
something
the
that-
taxpayers
since he's
and the
making that
community to hear what
suggestion.
the candidates are saying,
Okay,
if they're interested.
let's shut him down now. Let's shut him
Okay,
down.
who is in favor of having the interviews public?
Me,
Anybody else?
it's a rudderless ship.
What?
Okay,
What was
so-
that? Hold on. What was that comment?
A rudderless ship.
I don't know, I don't remember.
Okay,
That's disingenuous.
Okay, so I propose we set up interviews, maybe even perhaps, oh, we have a budget meeting at 5 next week.
Can we do it?
At some point next week, we'll get them scheduled, because then we'll have to hold a special meeting probably on the 17th to appoint that person, because there's too much time between now and the first meeting in January. We have to fill the seat in 30 days.
We can vote on the night of the interviews next week.
You could vote on them tonight if you wanted to.
I'm ready to vote tonight myself.
Okay, so we'll set up interviews for next week. And then if we can get them, and hopefully, well, no, because the agenda it has to be 24 hours before.
We'll move the budget meeting till after the meeting and put the interviews up front.
That's a very good idea.
There
Can we
you
do
go.
that? All right, so I'll make that note when I go through the meetings. We'll do the interviews Wednesday, starting at 5 o'clock. They only need to be 15, 20 minutes. Okay, we have no other public comment. Review of board meeting dates and calendar of events. Weatherly Area School District Board of Education reorganization meeting was held at 6 p.m. Board of Education caucus meeting is currently being held. The Budget and Finance Committee meeting, we will hold now next Wednesday, December 10th, following the regular meeting. Board of Education regular meeting, Wednesday, December 10th at 6 p.m. CLIU board will meet on Monday, December 15th at 6:30 p.m. CCTI Joint Operating Committee meeting, Thursday, December 18th. This is a reorganization at 6 p.m. We were looking at scheduling a special meeting for Wednesday, December 17th at 6 p.m. in order to appoint the new board member, which we probably will not need now, because we'll do it next week on whatever we decide.
Okay.
Okay, motion,
Who's going to set this up, Ed,
I can,
or the interviews?
I can,
Okay.
or Ed can.
Are you just gonna set them up and then whoever can come?
Yes.
Or are you gonna ask us if this?
Well, I was just gonna start them at 5 o'clock on Wednesday,
Okay.
and just do
great.
20
Okay.
minutes, 20 minutes, and 20 minutes.
That sounds great. Okay,
Because
thank
there's
you.
only 3.
Thank you.
All right, do I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
All in favor? We need an executive session to discuss personnel.